Today I am talking about VA loans. If you are active duty military, a veteran, if you're in the reserves or the National Guard, or you're the widow of a veteran, you may be eligible to use this loan program to buy a home. So watch this video where I explain the key benefits of using a VA loan over some other loan types. And stay to the end for a special offer just for you. Hi, I am Jordan Quinn of Jordan Quinn Real Estate. I'm also the daughter of a deceased Air Force officer and a big sister to a fallen Army soldier. So I'm dedicating this video to my dad and my little brother Brian. I miss them both very much. But now let's talk about VA loans. If you have purchased a home using the VA loan program in the past, you can most likely use this loan program again. You can also have more than one VA loan at a time, so investigate this option before you choose any others. The VA loan program is exceptional, and if you find a lender that thinks they can get you a better deal with a conventional loan, get a second opinion before you make that decision. Evaluate them with as much scrutiny as they will be evaluating your finances, because you owe that to yourself. All you have to do is look at an amortization chart to see how much loans cost over 30 years to get a feel for the impact of what interest rates and fees contribute to the actual cost of your home. So it's really important to shop around. The single most important recommendation that I can make to you is to make sure that your lender specializes in VA loans. Not a lender that's done one or two, but one that has a passion for serving our military personnel. So let's start with a minimum credit score. The average American credit score is about 695, but if you're just starting out and building your credit, you might not be there yet. VA loans can go as low as 620, which is similar to some conventional loans as well. The higher your credit score though, the better your interest rate you can get. Other factors come into play as well depending on your particular circumstances, but VA loans offer some of the most competitive interest rates in the market. So don't let your credit score get in the way of home ownership. So now let's talk about your down payment. On a VA loan, you can have a 0% down payment. There's no grant that you have to pay back, nothing. It is truly $0 or 0% down payment loan. Most of the loan programs are going to require you to put a minimum of 3.5% down, so don't let the lack of a down payment stand in the way of home ownership either. Now, I'm sure you've heard that if you don't put 20% down, that you're going to pay costly mortgage insurance. VA loans are a little different and they have no monthly mortgage insurance. Instead, it has what's called a VA funding fee. And this is an upfront funding fee that's paid either at closing or it's rolled into the loan amount, which is what most people do. The fee is normally about 2.15%, but that varies depending on whether you're putting any money down or whether you have used the loan program before. But if it's the first time you've ever used a VA loan, most likely you'll be paying 2.15%. And if you have a service-connected disability that you obtained while you were in the service, you most likely will be exempt from the funding fee. That means that you'll have $0 mortgage insurance. And the way to find out about this is through your DD-214 or Certificate of Eligibility, which you can get on va.gov, and follow the link to the e-benefits section, or your mortgage advisor can just order one for you. So in addition to credit score, one of the ways that loan approvals are evaluated is through your debt-to-income ratio. VA loans are evaluated a little bit differently. Your debt-to-income ratio is the sum of all your monthly debts divided that by your monthly income. VA is much more lenient than other loan programs in that the VA is evaluating residual income, or what you have left over after you pay your expenses and mortgage. So it isn't a percentage calculation, it is an estimate of what you have left over after you pay your mortgage, your utilities, and any debt obligations that you have. Your mortgage advisor will be able to determine what the VA will allow based on your particular situation, or you can just Google VA residual income chart. Now, the VA loan is only available for your primary residence, so you must live in it. It can be used as an investment property, but there are rules around that, and you must guarantee that when you close on the loan that you're going to move into that property and live there. So you can get transferred to another base and rent out your home, but first you must have been in the property for over a year. But you can also buy a multifamily property of up to 4 units and live in one of the units. The VA loan can also be used, you can use it for a condo in a VA-approved project, for a manufactured home or lot. You can use it to add features to your existing home, such as solar. VA loans are complicated and there are rules around everything, but it's worth the extra effort that it takes for the cost savings that you get. And because VA loans are a little more complicated, I cannot stress enough to you to shop around and find the best VA lender in your area. Now, VA loans have been given a bad reputation in the past, partly because of the complex nature of the loan, and veterans have been subject to fraud. Just this week, and I know it's November, but just this week I received the spring edition of Afterburner, which is news for Department of Air Force retired personnel. I don't know if you can see this. Now, on page 2, right in the back, is an article about VA loan fraud. So it is a very good idea to get a lender that specializes in VA loan. And if you need one, just contact me. I'll give you the names of people that I know and trust. But here is what I'd like to offer you. I'm a realtor here in Las Vegas Valley. My name is Jordan Quinn, and as I mentioned before, I am the big sister of a fallen Army soldier. Now, my brother Brian did not die in the line of duty. He died from complications associated with PTSD that he acquired during the Persian Gulf War. Now, if you were to Google Quinn Navigation Center, San Francisco, you will see a bit of the legacy that my brother left behind. He is attributed of taking over 2,000 people off the streets of San Francisco and putting them into permanent housing during his career. And his capacity to serve others was immeasurable, and I had to brag about him because I'm very proud of him. So in his honor, if you employ me as either your buying agent and we find you a home, or if we sell your home as your listing agent, I'll contribute 5% of my commission towards your closing costs. And then another 5% will be donated to a local veterans organization or a homeless organization. So thanks for watching this video to the end. And if you found this information useful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and then hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any future videos that I post to this channel. And as always, I am wishing you the gift of a most wonderful life.